and welcome back. Today is our Families Pilates Day with the amazing Joss and Louise Buttler. And don't forget, there's loads of prizes to be won as well. You know what to do. Just use the hashtag #VitalityHalfTerm and let us see all your pictures and activities that you've been doing this week.
Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome to day 5 of the Vitality Half Term series. My name is Jamie and I'm one of the Vitality coaches. Hopefully you might have seen me a few times as we've been working our way through this week, but I hope you're all doing well and you're ready for another exciting session today. So this week we've been doing so many different things, but we've actually been working pretty hard. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm feeling a little bit sore today. So we're actually going to do something slightly different. And we're going to do a different form of exercise. So if it's something that you've never done before, please do feel free to get involved. You may have also noticed that I'm wearing a slightly unusual outfit today. I've actually come dressed as my favourite England cricketer. Joe Root has been my hero for so many years now. Hopefully, you know, he's a Vitality ambassador as well. And hopefully you guys have come as your heroes as well. So please do make sure you take a picture of yourselves, you use the hashtag, and you get involved in our competition as well. So I'm going to pass across today to a special guest, 2 special guests who are going to lead us through this session. So we've got Louise and Joss Buttler today. So Louise is going to be our Pilates teacher, and her husband Joss is also a Vitality ambassador and England cricketer. How are you guys doing?
We're good, Jamie.
We're good. Well, I was good until I found out your favourite cricketer's Joe Root, and now I'm sorry he's not available today. So
how do I look? What do you reckon?
Yeah, you're in good form, so he's a good man.
Yeah. Joss, I'm only winding you up. Of course, my favourite England cricketer is Ben Stokes, obviously. No, I'm joking. It's really, it's great to have you here today, actually, because we've obviously, you know, we want to keep kids engaged. We want to be working out in lots of different ways and looking after both our physical and mental well-being. So, Louise, I know that you're going to kind of be the teacher for today's session. So could you just explain a little bit for us why Pilates is so great if no one's ever done it before?
Yeah, so hey everyone, I'm Lou. I'm really excited to be doing Pilates today with you guys. So Pilates is a little bit different to the HIIT sessions you will have been doing. In HIIT, you will be using your bigger global muscles, so the big quadriceps and your big outer muscles. Whereas in Pilates, we're going to go in and use the little muscles. So we call them the stabilizing intrinsic muscles, and they are deep inside us, and they make our global muscles, our big muscles, function properly. Okay, so you're probably going to feel a little bit of a quiver and
a bit of a burn. It sounds like it's going to be easier, but it's not.
Yeah, I know, Jamie, when you said, oh, let's give those muscles a rest, well, you might hurt after this.
I think I might regret saying that. And I think what's nice to hear there is that if anyone watching today is an aspiring young athlete, you might concentrate on those bigger muscles. But what Louise said, which I think is really important, is that you need to look after the little ones in order for the big ones to work. And Joss, I know that you've taken part in quite a few of Louise's sessions, and it's something that you do as part of your training as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I find, we obviously work hard on cricket being a power-based game, but for injury prevention, looking after those stabilizing muscles that look after your, especially your core muscles and protect your spine. For me, being able to get on the park in the best possible shape, Pilates has become a big part of my training.
Amazing, cool. Well, hopefully we'll, I think that this session, if you're looking for a slightly easier session today, that certainly isn't what it's going to be, but it is going to be an alternate form of exercise. And I think that's beneficial for all of us. And also, by the way, you two do look good. We've got Steph Curry, I think, in the basketball jersey. And then we've got Man City's new #1 signing.
Yeah, I've recently signed
from cricket. Joss Buttler, news you've heard here for the first time. But as well as you both, we've got our wider Vitality family involved as well today. So we've got head Vitality coach Andy, who you will see is dressed and ready to go for the occasion at the moment as a swimmer. All I'm going to say is just keep an eye out for Andy, because his outfits could change as we go through this session. And we've also got a really special guest. We've got Catherine joining us as well, who's part of the Vitality family, and she's going to be joining us as a swimmer today. So Catherine, make sure you get those goggles on, okay? That's the most important thing I think that you need for today's session. So you'll see these guys throughout, but Louise, I'm going to pass over to you and we'll see you on the other side.
Awesome. Thanks, Jamie. Okay, guys, I'm going to take you through a Pilates session. It's going to be about 25-30 minutes. All you need is a bit of space on your floor. If you've got a mat, then grab that. You might need some water as well. We're going to have a bit of fun. We're not going to do too much traditional Pilates, which is sometimes a little bit hard. We're going to keep it fun and engaging for the kids. And hopefully you'll have some fun.
Cool.
Okay, guys, so come stand on your mat and just check that our heads haven't been chopped off. And I want you to start in a wide stance, so your feet are out wide and your feet are going to be turned outwards. Okay, and just notice that you're being turned out from the top of the legs, the thighs. And then I just want you to stand as tall as possible from here. And I want you to just tuck your chin a little bit so that the back of your neck grows and the crown of your head is as long as possible up towards the ceiling. From here, I want you to imagine that you're up against a wall and we're just going to slide down that wall. Okay, and as you slide down the wall, I want you to send your knees over your second toes and feel like you're moving onto the outside of your feet so you're not collapsing in the arches, and then come up again. Good, so we're going to go down.
Keep hands on hips.
You can keep your hands on your hips. I want you to try and relax the shoulders as you do this. And I want you to try and start pulling your abs, your tummy muscles in towards you. Good. Then start thinking about drawing your glutes, your bottom muscles together as you come up. Okay, so we're going to do 10 from now. Okay, so I want you to see if you can go lower than your parents. Just so I can see you in the reflection.
I don't think I can go as low as you.
9, come on for your wicket keeping. 8.
So squeeze your bum at the top, yeah?
Squeeze your bum at the top. Remember to breathe. 7. 6. Make sure those knees are tracking out wide. 5. You can even use your hands to help you open up your knees even more. 4. 3. Keep breathing. 2. 1. Good job. Now we're going to go down and we're going to lift our right heel as we go down. So keep it lifted and then come up for 10. 9.
Just the right heels up, yeah?
Just the right heels up. 8. 7. Can you get lower? 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. On the next one, we're going to stay down. Good job. Stay here and we're just going to bounce up and down. 10. 9. Just little lifts. 8.
It's good burn in the legs.
6. 5. Open up those knees. 4. 3. 2. 1. And up you come. Good job. That right heel can go down. This time the left heel is going to lift. And we're going to slide down the wall and back up. So keeping the heel lifted. Good job. 9. Length through the neck. 8. 7. 6. 5. Next 4, go lower. 4. 3. 2. And the next one staying down. Good job. Get that heel even higher. And we're going to bounce here for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And up you come. This time both heels can go down. We're going to lower down. Our right heel is going to lift. We're going to bounce up a little bit. And our left heel is going to lift. So it's a little bit like a crowd dance. We're going to do 10 from now. 10,
Oh, let's go.
9. 8. 7.
No, your legs are tired. Keep going.
6. Last little band. 5. 4. 3. 2. On the next one, stay down. Good. Lift that right heel. You can. I want you to lift both heels. And we're going to bounce here for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3,
Burns.
2, 1. A little bit lower. We've got 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up you come.
Oh,
Good job.
bit of a burn to start.
Give those legs a little shake. And then I want you to come so that your feet are parallel. So both toes are facing forward. Standing tall again. And we're going to take your right leg out to the side. And your right leg is going to turn outwards a little bit. And we're going to reach our right hand up to the ceiling. Okay, and from here, we're going to take the right leg back behind us and do a little curtsy. Okay, so bending both knees and then stand up again. Okay, so it's a little bit
Night fever.
like night fever. More disco moves. Okay, let's do 10 from now. 10. So what we're trying to do is work into the left bottom, the left glute. So if your left glute isn't working, I want you to try and stand into your left heel and let your left toes be light
4.
and sit further back behind you. 2 more. 1. Good job. Let's go down again. We're going to hold this position. I want you to really stick your bottom out here, and I want you to lean slightly forward. So chest down towards the floor, and we're going to bounce here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Hip bones forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come up. We're going to do that again. Take that right leg behind. Bounce here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got one more set. Right leg behind. Can you get lower? Stick the bottom out a little bit more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up.
On the burn.
On the burn.
Now the other side.
Now the other side. So right toes reaching forward, left toes, left leg out to the side, turned outwards, left hand at the ready.
Ready to dance.
And let's go. So take it back behind you and up for 10, 9. So weight comes back. 8, 7. Try and pull those abs in. Stand up tall as you come up.
I feel like we're on Strictly.
6, 5. It'd be quite fun to go on Strictly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's stay down here and let's bounce here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Stand into that right heel. 3, 2, 1. And up. And again. Can you go a little bit lower? Sit a little lower for 10, 9, 8. You're just bouncing an inch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Let's go down. Little bounces. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. Good work. Oh, that's hopefully got the heart rate up a little bit. Now, guys, I want you to come and stand at the end of your mat. And I just want you to stand really tall. Just allow your shoulders to relax, your knees to be soft. So just give your knees a little wiggle. And then we're just going to roll down. So I want you to take a breath in through the nose. As you breathe out through the mouth, I just want you to allow your head to nod forward. And then start rolling down. So the top of your head, the crown of the head, feels like it's reaching down towards your mat. And your arms are going to be all loose like a rag doll beside you. In front of you. Take a breath in at the bottom. Then breathe out and start to roll back up again. So your spine is made up of all the bones, and they're stacking on top of each other as we roll back up. Let's go again. So deep breath in. Breathe out through the mouth. start to roll forward. Good, and then just reach your head down towards the mat. We're just going to hold this position for a couple of moments. Feel that stretch down the back of the legs. Just let your weight shift forward a little bit into the balls of your feet, so the front of your feet. And then take a breath in and breathe out. And we're going to start rolling up again. Good. And just start to pull your abs in and up as you restack the spine. Take your shoulders out wide, stand proud. Good. On the next one, we're going to roll forward into plank position. So take a deep breath in, breathe out, start to roll down. Find the mat with your hands. Start to walk your hands out in front of you so that they come underneath your shoulders. All 10 fingers are spread. And we're just going to hold this position. I want you to press out through your heels. Hold your lower abs in for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your left knee down and your right knee down. And again, take a breath in.
If you find that too hard, is there
an
alternative?
Yeah, so we can, I want you just to hold the position just for less time. So do it for 4 seconds and then come down again. Okay, so just starting on all fours, take a deep breath in, breathe out, pull your lower abs in, your rib cage comes together. Your right toes are going to slide to the end of the mat, tuck under. Your left toes are going to slide to the end of the mat, tuck under. And I want you to stand into your left foot and allow your right leg just to hover up and then tap down. So right leg lifts, taps down for another 8, 7, 6. You can come down if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Right knee comes down, left knee comes down. Let's do the other side. So deep breath in.
On the arms.
Breathing out through the mouth. Pull your lower abs in and up. We're going to slide your right toes to the end of the mat. Tuck them under. Left toes, end of the mat, tuck them under. Stand into the right foot. Left leg hovers up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Left knee comes down. Right knee comes down. Good job. Sit back on your heels. Just take your knees out wide. Reach your hands forward and just stretch out your back. Take some deep breaths in and out. Good. I want you to try and breathe into the whole of your rib cage. So expanding your rib cage, breathing between your rib cage and your pelvis. So you feel like you're breathing, like filling your whole body with air, and then breathe all the air out. Good. Do that again. So take a deep breath in, fill the whole body with air, and then breathe all the air out. Good job. Okay, we're going to come on to our side. We can start on our right side.
Right side.
And I want you to bend your right elbow. So, and place your head on your right arm. I want you to come into a long line with your underneath leg bent. So just make sure that the back of your head, the back of your rib cage, and your lower back, which is known as your sacrum, are in a long line. So your pelvis isn't tucked under, and you're just slightly sticking your bottom out a little bit. So in our spine, we have natural curvature. We want to keep that natural curve in our lumbar spine, which is our lower part of our spine. Top leg is going to be long, and I want you to just use your top hand and just feel your waist. And I want you to try and lift your waist and your lower part of your rib cage away from the mat. Okay, so that helps our spine stay long and not collapse. It also starts working into our deep internal obliques, which are on our abs, the side of our abs. like a biology lesson. Okay, we're going to start lifting our top leg up to the ceiling and lowering down. Good, for 10, 9, 8,
Pointy toes? Or?
7, point your toes, make it pretty. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, hold it here. We're going to draw a little circle forward with that leg for 10, 9.
So paintbrush on your
8,
toe.
7, exactly. 6, 5, 4. Try not to collapse in the waist. 3, 2, 1. Let's take it back and around in the other direction. 10, 9. So squeezing the top of the back of the leg into the smiley part of the bottom. Good. Trying to still breathe and trying not to let your rib cage flare outwards and keeping it all engaged. Good. 2, 1. Good. Just hold that leg there. I want you to pull your toes towards your knees so your foot is now flexed. I want you to press out through the heel, and we're going to do tiny little lifts here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I now want you to turn your legs so your toes reach out towards the ceiling, and we're just going to bend and extend the leg with lots of control. 9. Is your glute on back?
Yeah, I had to take a little break.
8.
If you need a break, go for it.
7.
She talks through it as if it's nothing.
6. Relax that top shoulder. 5. Try and relax the face. Just allow your lower jaw to drop away from your upper jaw. 3. 2. Nearly there. 1. Press out. Hold. And then bring that leg in.
Oh,
Good
that's
job.
hard.
And give that bottom a little pat. And now I want you to bend your knees. Keep your feet together, your ankles together. We're going to leave our knees on the mat and we're going to lift our feet up towards the ceiling. From here, I want you to open your top knee up towards the ceiling and close it down. We're going to do 9 more. 9. So we're still lifted in the waist. 8. We've still got length through the spine. 7.
It's like a clown.
Like a clown. Top shoulders relaxed. 5. 4. Remember to breathe, guys. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's add a kick. So you're going to open your knee and you're going to kick your leg and then close the knee. Good. So open and kick. Good. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7.
My glute is really on fire.
6. Come on, back. You can do this. 5, 4, 3. Think of that wicket keeping. 2. Last one. We're going to do 10 kicks from here. 10,
Ow!
9, 8,
I'm back on 5.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the knee and down you come. Good job. Give your left bottom a pat. Nice work. Okay?
Yeah.
Right, before we
Good
do
tough PE teacher.
before we do the other side, guys, come onto your backs and we're just going to work your abs, so your tummy muscles. So I just want you to use your hands and just feel that there's a little bit of an arch in your lower back. Okay, we want that. Your hip bones, just feel your hip bones are level. And I want you to take your left hand and open your 5 fingers and place it behind your head. So you feel like you're holding your whole head, your skull, in your left hand. Your right hand is going to go out to the side. You haven't got enough space?
Yes, okay.
Okay. And we're going to float our right leg up so that our right knee comes above our right hip. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a breath in. And as we breathe out, I want you to leave your head heavy in your left hand and start to lift your face and your chest and rotate your left armpit towards your right knee. Good, and then come back down. We're going to do 9 from here, so you might feel a little quiver, trying to keep that arch in your lower back. 8, 7, have you got the little quiver?
Yep. Shakes.
6, exhale as you lift. 5, pulling your lower abs in, and it feels like your rib cage is just rotating around the spine. 4, space between your chin and your chest. 3, 2, on the next one we're going to come up and we're going to hold here. We're going to do tiny little lifts to finish. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center and down you go. Good job. Let's do the other side. So
Right hand.
left hand out long.
Then the
Right
face.
hand supporting your head. So really, you should be able to hold your whole head in your hand. Joss certainly can because his hands are huge. Left knee above your
Goalkeeper.
your left hip. Deep breath in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Feel your jaw just soften, your breastbone soften, and you lift up and rotate right armpit to left knee, and then back and down. We've got 9 more. 9, 8. Good job, guys. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the next one, we're going to stay up. Good. And we're going to do 10 little lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center and down you come. Good job. You can just reach your arms out long. Just give your knees a little wiggle. Take some deep breaths in and out. And then let's come on to the left side. So bending the left arm, left leg is bent, right leg is out long. Just make sure that you're lifted in the waist, top shoulder away from your ear, leg tracking directly out your pelvis. And we're going to start by lifting and lowering for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Let's draw a little circle forward for 10, 9, 8. You can squeeze your bottom if you can. 6, 5. Pulling those lower abs in, rib cage, jaw together. 2, 1. And back the other direction for 10, 9, 8, 7. Remember to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold it there. I want you to flex the foot, so pull your toes towards your knee. Press out through the heel. We're going to do little lifts here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Turn the toes to the ceiling.
This is such a burn.
And then we're going to bend and extend. So press out through that heel bone. Good for 10, 9. Trying to keep, we call it external rotation coming from the hip. So you're trying to keep that angle on that 45 degrees. Your toes and your knees trying to reach up to the ceiling. 5. You still breathing behind me? 4.
How are you still talking to us?
3, 2, 1. Hold it out there. And then bend your knee and come in. Good job. Bring your knees and your ankles together. Bring your feet in line with your bottom. Staying lifted in the side and the waist. Leaving your knees on the mat. Lifting your feet up to the ceiling. And we're going to open and close in that clam for 10, 9. So even when you're closing your top knee, I want you to imagine you're squashing, a ball or an orange, so you feel that resistance as well. So we're really working into the hip socket, trying to release that synovial fluid, which helps our femur bone move around in the ball and socket joint.
So 10?
Yeah, 10. Let's add the kick and close. 10, 9, 8. Even if it wasn't 10, I feel like you would have pretended it was 10. 7, 6. Nearly there, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 10 kicks now. 9, 8, 7,
Not much power
6,
behind my kick.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the knee and bring your feet down. Give that bottom a pat. Good job, guys. And then I just want you to just roll onto your back. Just take hold of your knees and just gently rock from side to side. Good job.
Oh, my bottom is on fire.
Good. And then I want you to just roll onto your front. You can tuck your toes under, feet are hip distance apart. Good, you're just on the balls of your feet. Just look down between your big toes. Just hug your knees. So you just stretch your upper back. And I want you to take a deep breath in. And I want you to breathe into the outside of your top of the back. Okay, you'll feel your rib cage separate and then breathe out. And just let it close back together. So do that once more. Take a deep breath in. Expand your rib cage at the back and the sides. And then breathe out. Good. You place your fingers, your hands in front of you. Press your heels down towards the mat. Extend the legs. Just hang here for a moment. Just let your weight shift forward into the balls of your feet. Take a deep breath in. Then breathe the air out and start to roll all the way up. Good. Growing nice and tall. Good. Until your head just sits on top of your shoulders. Good. Wiggle your knees. Take a deep breath in. Reach your arms up to the ceiling and exhale, ski down. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale again, down. Once more, inhale up and exhale down. Good. Just come so that you're standing. Lift your shoulders to your ears. Hold them here for 3, 2, 1, and drop. Good. We are done, guys. Great job.
Well done, everyone.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Jamie, how did you get on? I can't hear him there.
We can't hear you, Jamie, I don't think. Can we hear you?
Oh, got the sound? Lost them.
Sorry, Jamie, we can't hear you.
I think he's on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
now we got yeah.
There we are. As if we have to be on mute at some point through these, don't we? It's just the rule. I'm glad that gave me a second to catch my breath, because honestly, that is one of the hardest workouts I have ever done. Louise,
You've still got your pads on.
Honestly, I think it was much harder for me. I did the whole thing holding them back. So I think we need to make it a little bit harder. But we had so many comments coming in, because I don't know if anyone else is new to this like I am, but honestly, that was one of the best workouts I've done for a long time. And I'll certainly do a lot more of this in the future, but I need at least a good couple of weeks rest before doing it. You made that look annoyingly easy. So I'm just going to ask you a question, if that's okay, because I know obviously teaching is what you do now full time, but I've heard a little bit about your story and how you got into Pilates. So do you just want to explain that to people if they're interested in kind of pursuing what you have as well?
Yeah, so I usually, well, before the pandemic, I have a studio at home. I trained 7 years ago, my mum actually had breast cancer, and part of her rehabilitation was Pilates, and I started doing Pilates with her, and I think that it was there and then that I discovered that that's really like what I wanted to do as a career, just to try and help people, fix people, and make people feel better physically and mentally. Then marrying a sportsman, I realised like obviously the benefits of Pilates for sportsmen as well, how important it is to keep their body functioning correctly. So I trained and in Reformer and on the Cadillac, so all Pilates equipment as well as the mat. And I've got all my local clients here. And then I know since the beginning of the pandemic, I then went online and we started doing it on Instagram every day. And then I don't know, I've managed to.
Now we're here.
We're now doing on Vitality. We've like managed to reach people all across the globe, which has been amazing. And I've had so much fun doing it. So that's really my story, Jamie.
Well, I think hopefully, like I've knelt down, by the way, if you've noticed, because my legs are shaking. If everyone else is new to this, then make sure you do check out Louise's stuff. It's amazing. And today was just a little taste on what she can do. And Joss, I really feel for you because I have seen Louise has got you involved in a lot of these things and consider myself pretty fit and healthy. And that is a totally different way of working out. Just wanted to, we've had so many kids that are excited by you joining us today. And I know that it's such a tough time for them all at the moment, and with homeschooling and life feeling like it's been put on pause a little bit. I know a lot of us have been inspired by what you've achieved and seeing you on telly, obviously winning the World Cup and things like that. I just wondered if you had any advice for some of our younger viewers, kind of what you would say to them right now and help to support them just a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. It's obviously such a frustrating time. You all want to be at school and you want to be outside at your sports clubs and playing and getting active. But as much as you can, I'm sure you're all enjoying the live sport on TV. I'm glad the football's still going. Obviously, there's the cricket. Another Test match will be starting tomorrow. So I always love watching live sport. It's great to see your heroes in action, and as much as you can, they just I'd implore you to be as creative as you can. Create games at home with your parents, or if you've got siblings, and if you can create some space outside or in the kitchen and practice your skills and make sure that any little games you can play. Be as creative as you can, and then hopefully, obviously, we'll come out the other end of this, and you'll all be in a great place to get back to your sports clubs and your sports teams, and you'll all be feeling fit and healthy. Now, I've heard so many great stories from teachers and schools about how well everyone's doing with their homeschooling. Some superhuman parents as well, juggling work and doing homeschooling as well. So we're all thinking of you, and we're looking forward to doing another half-term session.
Perfect. Yeah, I think that's really nice advice. Like at the moment, we could all do with a little bit of fun, and like Josh said, play some games, just get active in any way that you can, and that's what we wanted to achieve this week. But I know we also did have a couple of other guests with us along the way. So, Andy, are you there? Because you have been changing appearance every time that we've seen you. How did you find that?
I can honestly say that triathlon Pilates is one of the toughest events I've ever done.
So if you didn't notice, Andy actually went from being a swimmer at the start. He then put his helmet on, which is one of the best things that I've ever seen, is seeing him do those side leg lifts with a helmet on. And now obviously he's in his full running outfit. But Andy, I know that you're a big fan of Pilates. Did you want to ask a question to Joss and Louise?
Yes, I've got a question for each of you. Louise, what's your favorite thing about instructing and helping people to learn Pilates? And Joss, what's your favorite thing about being a professional cricketer?
Nice.
Cool. Do you want to go first?
I think the biggest thing for me has been all the feedback I've had since doing it online. So at the moment I've got an on-demand program with over 150 videos from beginner to advanced, pre, postnatal, which is all the videos are viewed through my website. And I get feedback every day just saying how good it makes people feel mentally. It's given people routine in the day, and just really saying that it's actually changed their lives for the better. So I love hearing that from all my customers.
That's awesome. And I think for me, the best thing about being a professional cricketer is having an excuse to just play a game for a living. So I just get to play the sport I loved doing growing up, and getting to play. Made some great friendships in the team, and now playing cricket for a living, and being able to test myself against the best players in the world is great fun. And I'm sure, I hope there's lots of other youngsters out there who are watching, and hopefully in the years to come, I'll be watching you on TV fulfilling your dreams as well.
I'm sure. And you are both like brilliant at what you do. And Louise, if people want to kind of find out a little bit more about what you do, is there like a place that you wanted to direct them to?
Yeah, so you can always email me. So I'm Louise at lbpilates.net, or you can find me on Instagram. My Instagram is lbpilates.ldn, like London. Or you can visit my website, which is where you would sign up to the subscription. It's £20 a month. And the website is www.lbpilates.net. And on there you can, if you even want to trial it for a few days, that's absolutely fine. Just email me and ask. But there, yeah, all the content is there, and we've got it's a really fun community. Everyone comments on the sessions, and there's a new session every single day, so you follow months or calendars or challenges. So hopefully you'll sign up and you'll see me on my mat in my studio, or when I'm abroad with Joss, we film together. We did
You
the whole
even outside in the snow earlier
yeah, I was
this week, so.
in the snow the other day. In Dubai, every day we did the summer challenge, which is great fun. Hopefully you can join in.
Cool. So make sure you do follow Louise and check out more. And Joss, I just hope one day you might get a day off. And obviously we love watching you on telly. I loved watching you last week, but honestly, I'm really glad that you're back so you can do this with us. But you're a global superstar. We all know that. We've heard enough of that. But actually, out of all the comments that we had today, Catherine has been inundated. I don't know if they're friends, Catherine. I don't know who they are, but you've got a lot of fans. So you did really well. Want to give us just a thumbs up? Is that okay? You feeling good?
Done, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
Catherine, you're a
Superstar.
Well done. That was tough, and I think you did really, really well. So hopefully everyone, you enjoyed that session. I'm just going to stay in this position now because I can't actually stand up. It was really, really good to have you both join us today. Thank you so much for your support. And Louise and Joss will be back again next Friday at exactly the same time. So make sure that you join us then. In the meantime, we're on again tomorrow to do some cooking with our Vitality Performance Champions. So we'll be making some healthy pizzas. So hopefully you'll join us then. And we really look forward to catching up again very soon. And take care. And thank you all again.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.